All right. So we've heard a lot so far, but I would like to point out some things that has not been addressed and refute some stuff that has been. So only 1/3 of 43 presidents who served between 1789 and 2009 were elected to and served 2 consecutive terms in office. Meaning something went wrong with 2/3 of presidents that we did not elect them again. There's a reason we didn't elect them. We didn't want them in office again for another 4 years. We, as a community, we have the choice to choose who our president will be and not pick anybody that will damage our country and our reputation. So there was, again, a lot of talk about politics and the people and the politics on the stress on the president. It is said by Lawrence Eld, a historian, U.S. historian, sorry, establishing and maintaining a relationship with American people is a central presidential responsibility, not an irrelevant diversion. Meaning that if the president should work with the people to figure out something, not to distract people and to look pretty on camera. He's actually doing this, him running for president again, is actually reconnecting with people, figuring out what the people want, and not just a mindless camera talk. Now, here's something that that has not been discussed. If the president looks good on camera and talks to people, and people just like his enthusiasm, but he hasn't done anything, and it comes up for him to be reelected, there's a system of checks and balances, and it's called the Electoral College. It elects a man. It looks at the entire career of the president and check what is best for the U.S., not his recent acts. So even though some people might be fooled of the recent activities that the president have done, the Electoral College is not. I would like to point out that that we've never had a 6-year president. We have had 2, actually, let me fix that, Coolidge and Johnson, and that was because of president's death in office. And both, I want to point out that these presidency are not a consistency of America, so we have never had a 6-year presidency that can go on record as being an effective evidence. Excuse me. And I would like to point out that there's only 3 countries in the world that have 1 6-year term, and it's the Philippines, Mexico, and Lebanon. Philippines has 30% poverty, Mexico has 44.2% poverty, and Lebanon is a damaged mess. If you don't know this, I am Lebanese. I've lived in Lebanon my entire life, and I'm capable of running for president, one of 5 people in Lebanon. So yeah. So anyway, I'd just like to point out that these 3 countries, if we look at their PDI, their people happiness scale, basically, it's on CIA Factbook. You can see that these countries all live in poverty, war, and a government that's run by 1 president. Now, you can't say that these lead to us being in the same situation, but what you can say is these are the only evidence that show 1-term, 6-year presidency, and this is what's happening in those countries. Also, I'd like to touch on the president doing his job is a reward for him, and this is why. Sorry, time's up. This is why it is important for him to do it, so he can be rewarded with being reelected and not to play around. Thank you.